Welcome to Zoological World. Today we are discuss about Galapagos tortoise. The Galapagos tortoise is among the giants of the reptile class. Evolving over millions of years on its remote island habitat, this tortoise had almost no contact with the outside world until the permanent discovery of the island in 1535 by humans led to rapid changes with which the tortoise could not cope. Only an immense conservation effort saved them from extinction. Incredible Galapagos tortoise facts. Galapagos actually means turtle or tortoise in Spanish. The shell of the tortoise may look solid, but it is actually composed of a honeycomb-like structure that weighs less than it appears. The tortoise first came to the Galapagos about 3 million years ago from South America. Although they aren't great swimmers, the evidence suggests that tortoises have the ability to remain buoyant on the water and keep from drowning. Because of their poor hearing, the Galapagos tortoises rely on their vision and smell to sense their surroundings. One of the more interesting facts is that the Galapagos appears to have a beneficial relationship with some species of finches and mockingbirds. These birds feed on the parasites clinging to the turtle's skin and receive a free meal in turn. The tortoises anticipate this and even stretch out parts of their body for the birds to access. However, the tortoise has been known to betray the bird and eat it instead. Galapagos tortoise scientific name. The scientific name of the Galapagos tortoise is Chelonoidis nigra, which simply means black, although this species has more of a gray-green color. The Galapagos tortoise is not really a single species at all, but rather a collection of several distinct species all existing under a single taxonomy. Each species occupies a different part of an island or a different island altogether. Charles Darwin, when he made his famous voyage aboard the Beagle in the 1830s, remarked at the amazing diversity of tortoise species on the various islands of the Galapagos by saying that these tortoises were like inhabitants of some other planet. There was about 15 distinct taxonomy of tortoise populations at Darwin's time, but only about 10 currently exist today. There is also some debate about whether certain populations arose as a result of several colonization events to the island or whether all of them descended from a single colonizer. The Galapagos turtle belongs to the family of land-dwelling tortoises known by the scientific name of Testudinidae. This taxonomy classification is based on its anatomy, genetics, and evolutionary history. Galapagos tortoise appearance. The Galapagos tortoise is one of the largest species of tortoise in the world. Males can weigh more than 500 pounds and reach 6 feet in length, while females weigh a comparatively smaller 250 pounds. The giant shell is obviously the most important characteristic of the tortoise's anatomy. This massive structure is fused to the ribs and covered in segmented horny scutes. The bands on the shell cannot be used to determine the animal's lifespan, since they wear off over time. Galapagos tortoise population. The Galapagos tortoise has been in a constant state of peril for centuries. Once common across the entire island chain before the 16th century, more than 100,000 were killed by pirates, hunters, and merchantmen who stopped by the island and stocked up on food to sustain them for their journey. Although hunting has largely ended, the tortoise still faces threats and competition from non-native animal species, which caused populations to dwindle to a low of only 3,000 by the 20th century. The Pinta Island tortoise was officially declared extinct in 2012 upon the death of the last known male, Lonesome George, who became something of an international cause célèbre for conservation issues. All attempts to find a suitable female for him, including those of different species, were unsuccessful. Since falling to this low point, it is estimated that populations have now climbed as high as 20,000 individuals, thanks in part to the fact that the Ecuadorian government has extended protection to the tortoise and carved out national park refuges. The Charles Darwin Research Station has also mounted an effort on the island to breed this species in captivity. But the long maturation times and lifespan also make it difficult to revive numbers quickly. No species has managed to achieve better than a vulnerable status by the IUCN Red List, while a few of them are critically endangered.